All right, brothers and sisters, it's April the 3rd, 2013. I want to come on here and share a dream, or I should say a nightmare that I had last Thursday. It was March 28th. I wasn't going to come on here and tell this dream, but the other day something took place when I was in line at the checkout. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. But before I tell you this dream, and it's a nightmare, more than a dream, it's a nightmare, and it is of the Antichrist. Now, I want to ask each and every one of you, have you been experiencing lately nightmares? I never have nightmares. That is until recently, and I have been having one nightmare after the other. I wake up and I can remember, it's foggy, but I can remember bits and pieces of these terrible, terrible nightmares. And a lot of them have to do with the Antichrist. And I can never see who he is. Well, last Thursday, I had a dream, a nightmare, and it has to do with the Antichrist. Now, hopefully someone watching this video will have some insight or discernment on what this dream means. So, let me tell you the dream. All right, in my dream, now I know we're looking very closely, those of us that believe in the pre-tribulation rapture, we're looking very closely at end-time Bible prophecy for the rapture of the church. A lot of us are tired and weary and we want to go home. And I know the prophecies of the Pope from Malachi, that we don't consider that Bible prophecy. This is a prophecy from the 1100s by a Catholic bishop. But in this dream, I see Pope Francis I. And you know how he looks when we see him in various photographs and news articles. He just kind of looks like a quiet, nice, older gentleman. In this dream, his whole look, his demeanor changed. It looks like him. But he looks like he's possessed, like a demonic possession has overtaken him. And his eyes, I just remember his eyes in the dream are red. Bright, bright red eyes. Now, in this dream, he's sitting on his golden throne that the Pope sits on, but he's in the Oval Office of the White House. He's in the White House, sitting in the Oval Office with the seal of the President of the United States, but Barack Obama is nowhere to be found. Where Barack Obama should be seated, Pope Francis I is sitting there, but not in a chair, he's in his golden throne. Now there's someone behind him, and it is a priest, I believe, all dressed in black. And you know how when you look at various videos on YouTube or a movie and they blur out the license plate? This priest, all dressed in black, his face is blurred out. I can't see his face. I know he is a priest of some type, all dressed in a long black gown. Pope Francis gets up from his golden throne in the Oval Office and he goes to the window. It's kind of like when you see the Pope and the window opens and he greets the crowd. He opens the window and this priest dressed in black is behind him. And he's waving and he's greeting a multitude of people in the street. And his face starts to get really, really demonic and twisted and distorted. And I still remember the red eyes as he's looking hideously at the crowd. And he's getting ready to introduce the new leader of the new world. And that's when I wake up. Now, I wasn't going to present this dream, and I don't know who the person is dressed in black. But I was in the checkout line the other day, and I believe it's Time Magazine, maybe Newsweek, but I think it was Time Magazine. And on the cover, I have my camera phone in my pocket, but I was so upset. I was so visibly shaken in line. On the cover is Pope Francis I. And it read, "The New World Pope." So I just wanted to present this dream to you. And I didn't see Barack Obama. I know a lot of people are looking at Barack Obama as the Antichrist, but whoever this person behind Pope Francis, who I'm telling you, it looked like he was possessed by a legion of demons. His face, it was him, but his face was just demonic and the red eyes. And he was introducing the person, the priest behind him, as the new world leader. Now, I'm wondering, could this be the Black Pope that we hear so much about? I want to share this dream. It may not mean anything at all, but I got it off my chest, and I wanted to share this with all of you. We are very close, friends, to what I believe the great tribulation and the rapture of the church. Please, if you have any insight or discernment on this dream, I am waiting for your response and your comments. God bless you all.